So your class is snoozing through your lectures. They're texting under the table, playing games on their PDAs. You'd like to try something different, but what? And how? Students can't just teach themselves, can they?
In this short video, we'll show you how problem-based learning works in a real classroom.
Just follow these simple steps and in no time you'll be teaching without a net.
With problem-based learning, solving an authentic problem drives the learning of course content. As you'll see, the Photon PBL challenges allow you to introduce the method slowly, using 3 levels of presentation. Structured PBL keeps you in control, working through the challenge like a case study. Guided PBL gives students more responsibility for their own learning. And in Open PBL, you act as a consultant, providing hints and clues for a price, like losing points on the final grade. No matter how you plan to introduce PBL, you'll want to begin by exploring our teacher resources. Besides the resources in each challenge, we've written a complete how-to to get you started. Everything's available through our website. Okay, let's begin. Each challenge starts with an introduction to set the context for the problem. Additional resources are available on the general topic of the challenge. Next, there's an overview of the organization that solved the problem. Again, there are additional resources available on the organization screen. Just click the button. Now it's time for the challenge. A short video shows the problem presented to the actual scientists, engineers, and technicians who solved it. Additional resources on the problem page help your students get started.
This is where students usually look confused and helpless and start to whine for help.
It's time to introduce them to the problem-solving cycle. Each icon in the cycle leads to a whiteboard that walks students through the process. Students need to fill out all of the columns. Skipping steps leads to incomplete solutions that don't address all problem parameters. Students will learn the content they need in order to solve the problem. You can sit back and relax. Just keep groups on target if conversations start to wander. It's okay to give mini lectures on an as-needed basis. Just avoid that urge to talk and give away the whole solution. But what if students get stuck and need a little nudge in the right direction? If your students don't quite have the technical or problem-solving expertise for an open challenge, you can guide them along with a discussion video. This is what we call the guided challenge. The discussion is password protected, so you control if and when your students will see it. The discussion provides more resources for self-directed learning. In the end, students present their solutions for peer review. Then you can show the organization's solution, so students can compare and contrast their own solutions. Of course, the solution is password protected too. It's only revealed when you say it's time.
So your students solved the problem. They learned a lot and probably will remember what they learned. They really got into it. But how do you give them a grade? You can't run the solution through a Scantron machine.
No problem. We've taken care of assessment too. Just click on the teacher resource icon on the overview page. Of course, the page is password protected. Here you'll find information on the science and technology of the challenge, stories of how other teachers use this challenge, and a link to the standards the challenge addresses. But what about assessment? Well, we have a 3-pronged approach. Tests and quizzes check knowledge of facts, and we provide some sample questions for your use. But do your students understand how concepts are related? Have they really learned the material? Have them build a concept map. Instructions and a scoring rubric are included. And how about their problem-solving approach? A final technical report summarizes what they've learned. We've included a scoring rubric for teachers' use for that, too.
So there you have it. And if you get stuck, the Photon PBL team is ready to help.